días. Buenos días, alegrías. Alegrías. Buenos días, alegrías. Oh, man. What a start to the day. What a start to the week. Got some horror nights. We got some horror night talk. How incredible. How incredible. All right, let's get this going. What's up, Dania? James? AJ. What's up, AJ? Mondo. Finally another house announcement. What's up? Hi, Chew. Kevin. The Schmoofs. Funny how Universal's getting a spinoff from an Orlando storyline. I know. It's like we're getting all the Orlando love. Hey, whatever houses are good in Orlando, we'll take them over here in Hollywood. I ain't complaining. I'm sure they'll be good here in Hollywood too. What's up, John B? Good morning from Merciless Kitty. It's HHN and Dark Universe Week. I know I'm seeing on Twitter people getting those like coins and stuff. We all need to unpack that HHN announcement. What do you guys think? Let me go to it. Let me brighten this up. All right, so Halloween Horror Nights has been doing all these weird teasers, and everything's kind of been pointing at toxic. Look at that. We got 3 teasers. We got this one. You know, everybody's all screaming toxic tunnel's coming back. And then it went over to this piece of beautiful, you know, and then it went to this one. You know, I have to say, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I was a little disappointed that, like, when the announcement finally came, it was just a photo. You know, because these 3 are like kind of like a video in a way, you know, some sound. But it is what it is. All right, let's go to it. Haunted house announcement. Dead Exposure, Death Valley. Dead Exposure, Death Valley. A secret lab attempts to create super soldiers. Takes a turn for the worse, creating radioactive zombies who escape just as you arrive. What? What in the Baba Freak? What? So super soldiers. We're going to be taking down Captain America's here. I'm reading that right. Yeah, super soldiers. But good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's up, Nate Dogg? How you doing? We got Benji. What's up, Benji? Good morning, Five Fires community. Hope all of you are having a great start to the day and week. Smash that like button. Hit that like button, everybody. I low-key thought it was going to be Toxic Tunnel. Yeah, I was asking that yesterday. If are we excited, disappointed? Is it like where do you fall on the realm of hype? How hype are you? Just figured out 905 post means 9-5, which is the start of HHN season. So we got all these things coinciding. The world is coming together. I love that we're in Halloween Horror Night announcement season. This is exciting. In 2 days, the 9-year anniversary of my dad passing away. What? James, always my condolences to you and your family, man. Sorry for your loss. Another Orlando coming to Hollywood. We're here for it. Anybody in this chat did Dead Exposure in Florida? Anybody actually get to enjoy that house when it was out there? HHN gods have heard thou prayers, and we finally got a house. Hey, I'm excited. I like hearing what the crowds have to say. Imagine seeing that in a pitch black room, blood pressure all the way up. Thought the alarm went off, went in full panic mode. I'm sorry, but the renderings were not a good way to announce this. I hope they don't do that again. Damn. I feel like HHN is going to suck this year. Oh my God. Lupe, you got to think more positive than that. What? Some people were speculating dead exposure. Yeah, but this one's different, right? This is like a different twist to it, I guess. They had us thinking that it was really going to be Toxic Tunnel, so it's sad that it's not, but I know it'll be good maze. Yeah, I'm excited. I am a little sad that it's not Toxic Tunnel. I have said it many times. Toxic Tunnel just meant we're going to get the Metro set. So Toxic Tunnel was always a good thing. In my heart, it was always a good thing. They definitely had us to be Toxic Tunnel inside this house, though. So can we just confirm that this house will be the one behind Mummy? So did anybody do this house in Florida? Was too late for Dead Exposure, the original. Our first year was Dead Exposure Patient Zero, and we were too afraid. Damn. So this is like a old school house, right? This is kind of old. I'm excited. I've never been to Orlando, so I hope they all come to Hollywood. Yeah, I ain't hating on Orlando houses coming this way. You know, we had Scarecrow recently. You know, everybody loved that. I feel like excited Orlando originals are very good houses, like Scarecrow the Reaping, but I don't know if they make it work. Oh, happy Monday. Sound the alarm. Get the zombies. Get the zombies. Get them ready. Get them ready. I'm just reading. Only fair since we got Monstros this year. Yeah, it's crazy that Florida's getting Monstros. I can't wait. I feel like their Monstros is just gonna be a lot different because they have more space. And they probably have a bigger budget in all reality out there in Florida. They go pretty hard. What announcement did we get for Scarecrow? What? Scarecrow? What's up, Jasmine? What's up? Just popping in to say hi. Working summer school, but forgot AirPod. Oh, brutal. Forgetting the AirPods sucks. Especially when you go to the gym. Oh, sometimes when I go golfing, I'm like, why didn't I bring my headphones? I just like listening to music all day. All right, let's get into this. Has John, let's go to John Murdy. I wonder if he's posted anything. I don't know what time it is for John Murdy. You know, he's on a different timeline than us. John Murdy, has he posted anything? Let me see. He has 2 minutes ago. New original house announced for HHN 2024. Talk amongst yourselves for now. I'm still in meetings. So maybe we get a little bit more detail from John Murdy. I guess he's in meetings. What are people in the comments saying? This is one of the best houses Orlando ever had. Wow. Wow. Are you serious? I can't wait to see what you guys have created. Calling it now, Mummy Q. Who did Oakley? Dead Exposure Target. This is funny. That's funny. That is funny. Since we got an original announcement, now I'm guessing we're going to get an IP at Midsummer. Nah, Midsummer's still going to be an original. They always do original. I wish it was an IP, but I don't think so. Can't wait until you're ready for questions. I understand you're busy, but most likely this house is where Mummy Tent is. I assume you're laughing at us for thinking it was Toxic Tunnel. Yeah, so we're just in the wait game. Hopefully, John kind of gives us a little more meat on the bone of what to expect with Dead Exposure. But this is exciting. New house, new concept. Um, I have to say a couple things. Um, are we excited for zombies again? You know, because we've had zombies a lot in Horror Nights, especially with Walking Dead surviving so damn long. Not just the Walking Dead on the upper lot, but like they did a Walking Dead houses. You know, like Terminus, I think was the most recent one. So we've had a lot of zombies. I guess maybe they think Hollywood just loves zombies. Give them the zombies. Oh man. So now we have two announcements: Quiet Place and Dead Exposure Death Valley. Um, I did not think 2024 was gonna be like this. I don't know how else to say it. Bring out those Target gift cards. Oh man, radioactive zombies. I'm excited. Yeah, let me see if I can find some photos. It was Dead Exposure. Dead Exposure Patient Zero? Is that what it was called? Patient Zero? Uh, hold on, hold on. All right, cool. Um, man, I'm really digging this website here. Halloween Horror Nights.fandom.com. So credit to them. So excited for this. It's going to be hot AF in there. Dude, talk about hot. I was just at Six Flags and it was 93. And you feel every bit of that 93 at Six Flags. It's hot. It is so hot out there. Six Flags, and then it was like there was like a fire nearby, so like it was kind of raining ashes. It was just it was hard out there, very hard. And shout out to all the actors of DC Heroes and Villains Fest. I had a blast. I won't go too much into it right now. I'll wait. I'll save it all for Speculation Sunday. But like, uh, it was cool to just be a nerd and just geek out with like Batman people. It just felt so good. It felt so good to be surrounded by Batman fans. You know, I don't get an opportunity like that ever, especially at a theme park. So it was just really, really cool. Um, Mondo Dark Universe announcement. Oh yeah, we'll be live. We'll be live Thursday for Dark Universe. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. I promise. I promise. All right, Dead Exposure Patient Zero. What was this house about? I don't think I read this one. I think I read a different Dead Exposure. Was there multiple Dead Exposures? Was a haunted house? The setting of this house was Paris, France, 1982, during a zombie outbreak. I wonder if our Dead Exposure is going to keep going on the storyline of this. This one's 2018, so it's really not that far. Universal Haunted House it's a spiritual sequel to 2008. So, wow, this whole Dead Exposure idea has lived for a long time. That's crazy. What's up? Good morning, Adi. Good morning, Bobby Cerna. Fire. I just want to get into this. Be a little more aware of what this Dead Exposure stuff is. The code name for this house was Zero, a reference to the house's actual name. 2006, Universal built 2 hurricane-proof. Okay, we don't need to read that. Description: fear will infect you, plunging you into darkness against a plague of swarming, fast moving zombies. Wow, okay. The world doesn't get any darker. The planet has been infected with ultimate pandemic. A ghoulish biological outbreak is turning swaths of humanity into plague of vicious swarming zombies. In a flash, you're lost in darkness, but the zombies can still see you! I, I hope this is entertaining. And soon, your growing unease will turn to screams and despair. If you're not already afraid of the dark, you will be. That was pretty good. They might as well just copy and paste that description to whatever the hell we're going to walk into, right? All right, we don't really care about the other stuff. Let's see. Because our dead exposure is going to be different. Look at that beautiful monster. Holy macaroni. So these monsters were obviously, this is not like we're going to get these monsters, but I just want to show kind of what they were looking like. Ours looks more like, where is it? Right there. That's what we got with the brains out and stuff. What? He has like electricity stuff in his brain? What the hell? I guess we should break down that picture a little bit more. Do we have any other pictures? Any like set pictures? I'm getting some Curse of Pandora box vibes here. Okay. Yeah, this one. Man, how do they get these photos? What the heck? They got like a full breakdown here. Whoa, look at that. That is scary. That is very scary. So, this is just a peek at what they did in previous year. Wow. Very cool. Damn. When I go through these photos in my Halloween Horror Night heart, it's kind of like I don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? So it's like hard to get excited, because we really only got like a little small blurb. A secret lab attempts to create super soldiers take a turn for the worse, creating radioactive zombies who escape just as you arrive. There's not a lot of meat on the bone there. I haven't zoomed into this stuff. So obviously there's an explosion. Maybe one of the rooms we walk in is like the explosion just went off. Boom. Maybe that'll be the first room you walk in, because I don't know who posted it. I can't remember. I think it was maybe Entertainment Connection, where you can see like the front facade. I might as well bring up this facade since we're talking about it. Let me go to Twitter. Where is it? I got all this Batman stuff. There we go. So maybe the first room is like the actual explosion going off. You know what I mean? Look at that. Wow. Very, Very cool. I think today I make my way back out there to Halloween Horror Night, to Universal Studios Hollywood. You guys need Drag Me to Hell. I would love Drag Me to Hell. That movie is wild. They last had it in 2018. Lots of strobe effects. So we're going to be blind. Man, how do workers do it? All these strobe lights. I hope our dead exposure doesn't have strobe lights. Was that just a common thing in Florida? Just strobe lights in that one? Let's see. What are people saying? I want Dead Silence ventriloquist vibes and Candyman, please. I will say this every year. I found the first video of Dead Exposure in 2008 and black and white grainy night vision. Yeah, not a lot of good cameras back then in 2008. Like something that just is affordable and like handheld, you know. I hope they do it differently from Orlando, but the artwork looks gnarly. Gnarly AF. I really want the merch. Anybody know? Have they dropped merch in Hollywood? I'm not gonna lie, I would buy this one. For whatever reason, the Quiet Place merch ain't calling my name. I don't know what it is. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just not calling my name. This right here, good or bad, I feel like this is just gonna be cool ass merch. Some Halloween Horror Night Hollywood. And recently we got like Orlando merch, but I don't know what it is. I just want to buy Hollywood merch. Just give me Hollywood. I want Hollywood merch. Let's see. That horror guy. What's up, horror guy? Facebook description. Enter a top secret government facility where an experiment to create super soldiers has gone horribly wrong. I think that's the one I just read. Thank you, horror guy. It's explosive. Thanks for the speculation, Mondo. What's up, SoCal? SoCal Shorts. Death Valley, huh? Ooh, I didn't think about that. That's true. That's true. I didn't think about it like that. What about if this is just hot as hell? One of the rooms is going to be a reuse of super expensive desert scene from Stranger Things. Maybe that's what it was. Look at, oh my, let me go to that. Let me go to let me go to that Stranger Things. Stranger Things. Five Fires. Oh my Lanta. Let me see. Let me see. There it is. There it is. Maybe this was a hint and nobody understood it at the time. It was like foreshadowing right here. This is it. Death Valley. Right there. Boom. Dead Expo. I think I see the bunker right there on the top right. That right there on the top. There's the bunker we're going to be walking into.
The barrier that exists between our two.
There it is. There's the setting. There we go. Let me read that. Let me read that one more time. Now that we have the setting right, you know. Dead Exposure, Death Valley. A secret lab attempts to create a super soldier, takes a turn for the worse, creating radioactive zombies who escape just as you arrive. There it is.
Worlds. Between our two worlds. See in the way the barrier that exists between our two worlds.
Man. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, what the heck is this room? What is this room? But yeah, I'm gonna go on the record and just say that it's this location. And most importantly, let's go on to HN Nightmares. We got the speculation map up, so credit to them. They are a little too right. I'm starting to see, right? This is getting a little too right. A little too right. You know, we got Quiet Place that they hit right on, you know, what do they call it? Nail in the coffin, tip of the iceberg. I don't know what phrase I'm trying to use right now. They hit this one right there. Boom, Quiet Place. And then they have now hit us with that Mummy one right there. Dead Exposure. What was it called again? Gosh. Dead Exposure Death Valley. Dead Exposure Death Valley. Okay. Dead Exposure Death Valley. They hit us with that. So if this, maybe that's why this year these people gave us images instead of words, because they probably just knew the lineup. So to make it more fun, they put it as like images. This one is the most interesting one right there. We got glasses with stars in the thing, and then a music, which is obviously. Could it be The Weeknd? One more time, The Weeknd! The Weeknd! Wow. You know, this map is a little too accurate than is The Weeknd coming back? What other music property can have glasses like that? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what other music properties. Mondo, they have Mondo the Frog at the Bellagio Gardens over here. Hey, send me a picture on Instagram. What's up, Gomes? I hope it's not hot as hell in that maze. Why couldn't it be a room, Temp Valley? You know, I didn't think of it that way. Now that we're like talking about this more, this maze is definitely going to play off heat or hot, just hot settings. You're going to be walking through a miserable Death Valley. There's nothing fun about Death Valley, unless you're out there with some with like some vehicles to go off-roading and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, Death Valley. This has hot. Maybe that's why they're starting Horror Nights so early. They're like, we're gonna play off the summer heat. Pablo's Ramos, happy birthday! Oh damn! Can we get some birthday cakes? Some birthday cakes for Pablo. Happy birthday, Pablo. Let me see. Oh, where'd my live go? I'm looking for my live on my phone. Oh, it doesn't let me get in it. There we go. All right. There we go. Also, too, hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's get to 100. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we're not even at 100. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for some Horror Night talk in the morning. You believe that? We're talking Horror Nights, 9 a.m. 10 a.m. now. Let me see. I'm just going. Mondo, what about the Night King from Game of Thrones? HHN Aliens, Predator badly, but Disney owns the rights. Yeah, anything Disney owns, we just, Universal ain't going to be touching it. I think it's just simple as that. So the pig, I'm hearing strong rumors, is going to be Grindhouse film coming. I don't even know what that could be. I don't know anything about Grindhouse. Is that the name of the movie or is that a studio? Did you notice that this year Universal Express now includes Super Nintendo World? Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I'm glad that that's the case though. That's very good news. Did you notice? Right at that. Hope they bring back The Weeknd from Ashley. I don't want to see House of 1,000 Corpses. I'm starting to doubt Ghostbusters now since it's not announced yet. Yeah, you know, if Ghostbusters was coming, I feel like that would have been one of the first announcements. Just period. Ghostbusters, come buy our merch. You know what I mean? That movie's already been out, so there's not like there was a delay or anything. Um, Hell yeah! Happy birthday, Pablo. Appreciate you always, man. All right, I think for HHN talk, that is it. We're just gonna wait on John. Maybe he gives us a little more detail, a little more meat on the bone. What are we expecting? But yeah, he said he was in meetings. Let me see if anything new's been added. Yeah, so I guess what we could expect a lot of UV lights, radioactive, toxic stuff, obviously an explosion at some point in time, and just crazy fast zombies. These are not slow zombies; they're fast. So and it seems like a lot of people are really enjoying that. It's dead exposure, like a continuation from Florida. So this is a good move. Very good move. Very excited. And at least to us, this is something brand new, exciting. Anytime it's something brand new, I'm very like grateful for, because at the end of the day, they could have just brought back Purge, and they didn't. So I'm thankful. I'm surprised we aren't getting IP along with an original. I know. Okay, so before I move on, I was going to say, I think if Ghostbusters was coming, it would have been the first announcement. I just, for some reason, I feel like it would have been the first announcement. So maybe Ghostbusters, all the people speculating Ghostbusters. I don't think so. I don't think so. If it's not Ghostbusters, it's got to be Freddy because of the Cadillac. Oh, where is it? Right here. Where's that Cadillac? But like, why have a Cadillac with like either blood or frozen stuff? I don't know. I don't know. All this is getting very interesting. Say this map is right. I'm just happy right here, dude. The Silver Scream Queens or Bride of Frankenstein, whatever the heck that's gonna be, that's awesome. Because look at that. These two, and that Bride, that's 3 originals. And then plus Parisian Courtyard, that's going to be another original. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 originals. So I think as a fan, I think we're winning, right? 4 originals, 4 IPs, a little half and half. A little half and half creamer. Hey, you never know. Maybe next year it could be like 5 originals, 5 IPs. They bump it up to 10 again somehow. I don't know how the hell they would do that, but if this is the case, this is exciting. 4 originals. The fans want originals. Obviously we want IP, but we want more originals. Very interesting, everybody. Very, very interesting. My boyfriend said that description for the house describes Fallout. What about if it was supposed to be Fallout and they switched it? I'm not going to lie. I think I'd rather have the original house than Fallout. I don't know nothing about Fallout. And every time I bring up Fallout, is it scary? Everybody says no. So I think I'm going to go with the John Murdy Nightmare Vision, whatever this is, than a Fallout. But I did hear a lot of Fallout conversation early on, just because the show is really successful. But hey, this ain't the first house where the IP gets taken out. Horror Hotel. By the way, Mondo, Warner Brothers is one of my favorite studios by far. Just to tell you that comes second is Universal. I love IP. Warner Brother IPs. Hey, Gavin, those Warner Brother IPs, it seems like they're going to be headed to Six Flags Magic Mountain. I like Warner Brothers too. I like Warner Brothers. I watch Max all day. Like I literally love Max streaming. Do you think early entrance this year will just be lower lot access like in 2024? Yeah. You know what? Man, every time. Good point. Very good. I didn't even think about that. So if we get lower lot, um, it's gonna be Dead Exposure, Death Valley. Is that what it's called? Gosh, I'm sucking at this name. Dead Exposure, Death Valley. Uh, I'm gonna call it Dead V because it's just the first letters DEDV. So Dead V, Dead V, and whatever this pig mask thing could be. It looks like an IP. And what? It has a movie reel on the bride thing? Wow, I was thinking these were just originals. I guess Bride of Frankenstein is not technically an original, right? She has a movie. I think it's going to be lower lot. They're not going to switch it up. I think because they just want the big ass crowds in the lower lot. Just get them out of the upper lot. that's the whole point of early entry. No Freddy. Orlando couldn't secure him, so they announced all originals. How do people know these things? I have no idea about that. I'm just happy Bride of Frankenstein / Silver Screen Queens is in a soundstage. It's gonna be epic. I hope that's true. I have no idea. I really legitimately have no idea. 4 out of 4 with IP. Terror Tram, solid lineup. Hey, I'm excited. I'm freaking excited. We haven't even got the scare zones, and I'm just as excited for scare zones than the houses. Universal is saving Ghostbusters for last because it's 40th anniversary of the original. When is that when did Ghostbusters debut? June 8th, 1984. That already passed, James. June 8th. Yeah, unless they're trying to celebrate a different, but it says June 8th is when that movie debuted, so they should have freaking announced it. It's gonna be Oppenheimer. Jeez. I have not watched Oppenheimer in its entirety. I literally skimmed through Oppenheimer. I just wanted to see what the explosion looked like. And when I was skimming through the movie, I missed the explosion. So I was like, was there an explosion in this movie? I'm so confused. And I never revisited Oppenheimer. It's just hard to devote that much time to watch the movie. Plot twist, Cadillac is Christine the Killer Car. Christine the Killer Car. Damn. I could hear my babies watching Bear in the Big Blue House right now. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. There it is. That's our next killer house. Oh man, crazy. Right here. Pigs Max, Texas Chainsaw. Universal Monsters are considered IP. Yeah, I just didn't think. I always think of it as an original, but yeah, it's IP. It's just really old IP. I recall John researching cryogenic freezers. Are we gonna get a frozen area in Dead Exposure? I would not doubt that there is a frozen area in Dead Exposure. They're making super soldiers, so maybe they keep them in frozen. Even though they're in Death Valley, they keep them in frozen lab or something. You know what I mean? Lower your expectation or lower lot speculation should be bangers. Could the pig mask be Saw? Even though we saw Saw Maze at Six Flags. people have brought that up, man. You never know. Saw could just show up. Saw's been at Horror Nights many times. It's not like it's like a one and done. I think they did it 2 or 3, maybe even 4 times. I can't remember off the top of my head. But man, I don't want Saw. Saw at Horror Nights. Saw at Fright Fest. Oh, Saw 10. I thought Saw 10 sucked. And I'm a Saw. I love Saw. I couldn't wait to see Saw movies. Oh, and we're gonna get another Saw I think next year. Monitor early entry has to be lower lot to have max capacity for early entry and not clear the pass. Also, not all scare actors and staff will be ready for early entry at H lot or the upper houses. Yeah, lots of times early entry you get the lower lot and like Parisian Courtyard might open up. So sometimes it's kind of like early entry at Parisian Courtyard 2, but you don't have to pay for that one. It's kind of just included. Mondo, what's up, Mish? Let's go. Speculate. What do you think South America maze? Oh my gosh. Gosh, I'm trying to move on from all this Horror Night talk. Okay, so where we at? Right here. So Parisian Courtyard, I got to get out there to Hollywood and get an update. I'll do that today. I'm gonna promise everybody I'll get that done today. I gotta cook some burgers for the family, but I'll get there. Text you. Ooh, Jen, let me see. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Dude, I don't know nothing about Christine, this killer car, but it's something new and different, and I'm here for it. Whatever, I'm down to do it. I'll upload it right now, Jen. I'll share it with everybody. Okay, my bad. I forgot to mention this. Parisian Courtyard. People were speculating Brazil because that's what you're looking at right there in that image. So I put Brazil monsters, and somebody had these like hand drawing things right here. And it kind of goes over, I guess you could say, yeah, Brazil folklore, the boogeymen by this person. I guess let me scoot out a little bit right there. Dude, look at this. I don't know these names. Or what they're about kind of thing. But I would be down for a house of these monsters. Damn. Like if I zoom in. Oh, it doesn't want to zoom in more than that. Dude, look at this alligator. Oh my Does the alligator like control birds or bugs? I kind of wish they had like the names so I could like search it. I guess if I click this article, it might bring it up. But yeah, these are the monsters that come up. There's some other monsters, right here. So your guess is as good as mine of what's coming to this maze. We'll see. But dude, is that a horse with fire as its head? Dude, look at that horse. that's crazy. Anytime I see fire, I'm like, that's my favorite one right there. That's my favorite one. Let me look up this Instagram. Let me see. Okay. So, shout out to Jen. Thank you for sharing this. John Carpenter's Christine. But most importantly, look at that logo. Can I add? Has anybody seen Christine? Like, is this a is this a movie that could come to horror nights? I have no freaking idea. let me let me IMBD this. IMDb and then Christine. John Carpenter. John Carpenter. I just go to the. I don't even care about critics or. I just go to the reviews. 1983. Wow, it's pretty old. 8 out of 10 shine in this classic horror movie. One slick killing machine. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Christine the Car Killer. Hell hath no fury like fury scorn. What? Don't mess with Christine. Gotta love it. Wow. That's kind of shocking to see so many good reviews in a horror movie. Damn. All right. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I have read the book and loved it, so therefore I was reluctant to see the movie. I didn't want to see it on the big screen to dishonor the book. It happens, but as it happens, I love it. A lot of people would say this is a horror. It's supposed to be scary, and that's what a lot of people are in the right in this regard. It wasn't very scary at all, at least to me, but the way Arnie turns from such a geek to a cool, tough badass was pretty awesome. Wow, okay. Damn. So, hey, maybe it's Christine. Wow. Christine is a Plymouth, and that's a caddy badge. So maybe not the case. You never know, though. I always say, it'd be really weird if this speculation map is just dead on right. Every single one of these. You know what I mean? I'm guessing some of these are wrong. That's just my honest guess. But it's cool. Very, very cool. Christine was awesome, but how can they do a possessed car? I don't know. Quiet Place had a bunch of freeway billboards up the day before HHN announcement. Seems accurate that they would time the publicly of the announcements. Okay. Christine was a Plymouth. I'd rather have John Carpenter's They Live as a house. That would work perfectly. Okay. Also, the specific caddy badge that Ecto 1 has, the caddy badge changes from year to year. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. I think that is it with the Halloween Horror Night news. We are gonna move on, and we gotta keep giving it praise to Inside Out 2, opening to a worldwide $295 freaking million. Wow. Every time I've talked to somebody about this movie that watched it, they're like, I'm gonna see it again. I want to see it again. Dude, $295 million worldwide. Biggest animated film opening of all time. That's insane. Biggest opening weekend of 2024. Wild. I just looked up whatever article came up first. It was from, I guess, The Guardian. I'm not too familiar with them. Joy for Pixar as Inside Out 2 smashes expectation. The sequel to 2015 hit open to 155 million. This year, so far, and 40 million internationally. The biggest overseas animated opening of all time. That's crazy. Inside Out 2, where are we at? Where are we at? This makes it not only the highest performing film of the year so far, leaving Dune Part 2, 82 million in the dust, but the first movie since last year's Barbie to make over 100 million in its opening weekend. Internationally, the film also performed impressive 140 million, bumping Frozen 2. This movie's doing better than Frozen 2. Oh, I didn't even think of it that way. The film's global total 295 million. It has now made back its original 200 million budget, considerable marketing. Wow. Inside Out 2 just crushing it. Crushing. I'm not going to keep going. That's all we need to really read. This is exciting. I'm so happy for Pixar as a company, Disney as a company. Hopefully, if Disney isn't stupid, we get more presence of these Inside Out characters. And they don't take freaking 5-10 years to debut more of these characters. These characters are obviously a hit. People want to see these things in the theme park. Disneyland, Walt Disney World. They could even put them at El Capitan Theater. You know what I mean? Like, they could have done so many cool things. So it makes me a little bummed out that, like, yes, they put Anger out finally, after 10 years or whatever. But man, we need all we really got Inside Out is that circle ride that is just Bugs Land ride. It's not even necessarily an Inside Out ride. And we have Angry Dogs, that they've been selling the same hot dog forever, and Bing Bongs that doesn't even really sell candy. I just feel like a bigger presence needs to be had from Inside Out. This movie obviously resonates really well with audience. Like, imagine if they had all of these characters out. I feel like that green one, is that Disgust? I feel like that could be a face character. Like, they don't even have to make you know what I mean? That could just be a face character. But nope. We have these three right here: sadness, joy, and anger. So maybe they flesh out the rest of these characters at some point in time. Disneyland ain't listening to anyone, Mondo. Oh man, the amount of research that went into this movie has created a lot of conversation about anxiety in people. I got yet to watch the movie. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Might have to wait till Tuesday to watch this movie, but yeah, it's on my list of things to do. All right. Yeah, it's just sad that we don't have more presence of Inside Out. Like, there should have been Inside Out snacks, Inside Out food, Inside Out 2 merch that actually people want to buy. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to keep it moving. Where is it? So, I know this is not Disneyland related, but I want to keep an eye on it. Shout out to Blog Mickey. He's killing it with coverage out there. Let me see if I can refresh. He's always posting. Recently, Test Track had its final closure, and this ride, it's going to go through its third retheme. Can you believe that? Third retheme. For me, Test Track was fun, but at the same time, it kind of wasn't, because like it always hurt my knees. Every time I rode this ride, they made it just too damn small, the vehicles. And it has like really abrupt stops. So like you're constantly like, like you're just hitting your knees. It was annoying. But to talk about this, it's closing, and it's going to be just a different iteration of this ride. I forgot who the sponsor is going to be. Who is the sponsor? Chevrolet. So previously, oh no, it was Chevrolet previous. Okay, so Chevrolet is going to sponsor this. Is that a new logo already? What the hell's that? Well, what's happening in Epcot? I almost want to say we're not really feeling the burden of this kind of situation because Disneyland still has reservations. So they're really keeping it tight in regards to capacity. In regards to capacity. But in Walt Disney World, they got rid of reservations so people could go wherever they want, which obviously that's a great thing. You know, you could go to whatever park you want. You could park hop. But the crowds are now moving to different locations because Test Track is not eating up hundreds, if not thousands of people in the morning. And for some reason out there in Walt Disney World, they still got Cosmic Rewind behind a boarding group, which is so stupid, so dumb. So this is the crowd for Ratatouille. And I'm not trying to hate on Ratatouille, but like I don't know if I could ever wait 2 hours, whatever the hell this line. I don't know how long this is an insane line. I've never seen the line look like this. Like it starts way outside of the land. Look at that. Dude, look, right there is where you finally walk into the land. Oh my brutality. This is just ridiculous. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. You know, I wonder what the Frozen line looks like. Dude, just crazy. Just crazy. You know, we're not feeling the effects like this at Disneyland because of the reservations. Because in all reality, we're kind of in the same situation. We've lost Splash Mountain for a long ass time. We lost Haunted Mansion for a long ass time. And now we've lost Winnie the Pooh for a long ass time. Crazy, dude. I don't know how long that line would be. To me, this ride ain't no high capacity ride like that. That could be like 2-3 hours. I do not doubt it. Because you got to consider lightning lanes are cutting you off too. So, but yeah, people want to do some Ratatouille. Wild. Very wild. It's just a sight to be seen out there in Florida. I think at that point, you're like, we're riding Ratatouille at the end of the night. Or what Disney wants you to really do is buy your lightning lane. Buy your lightning lanes. You could wait less. You could wait less. So I just wanted to show that. Test Track closing, getting another retheme. Now Ratatouille just getting rocked. And is that damn. All right. So I got a buddy very into the know of Halloween Horror Nights. And I asked him, I said, what is going to be the best house this year? And he said Dead Exposure is going to be the best house of the year. And if I ever believe anybody, it's this person. I would for sure I value his word a lot. And he said Dead Exposure, Death Valley will be the best house this year. Wow. I'm curious how that plays out. I hope I remember that, like this, that message, you know what I mean? Damn, that's crazy. Dead Exposure is going to be the best house. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, last thing to talk about. Ah, man, I forgot who I saw. Was it Ordinary Adventures? Have they posted anything? Uh, Epic Universe. A lot of people are posting. There we go. This is Crystal Palace. It's alive! Prepare to unearth the secrets behind Dark Universe. June 20th. So we got what is that? The fourth? They've got the fourth metal. I don't even know what to call it. Dude, look how badass that looks. That's so cool. So freaking cool. Man, I sure hope they sell that thing. That, like, I feel like all the fans are gonna want to buy that thing right there. I don't know how much that would cost, but dude, it's so cool. Dark Universe this Thursday the 20th. I will definitely do a live stream that day, so we'll be checking out what that's going to be all about. I hope they go into super detail. The ride, the food, the merch, the characters that are going to come to life. I can't wait to hear the storyline behind Dark Universe. That's the one that, like, I think all the fans have been wanting, because Nintendo Land, we already knew what that was going to be about. How to Train Your Dragon 2, I feel like people had an idea, but the Dark Universe, that one in the Harry Potter, it's like it's in a show building, you can't see what's going on. It's gonna be cool. Dark Universe, I think Dark Universe is gonna be the fan favorite. It's gonna be a fan favorite out there. How long? Let me see. Just reading. Let's see. I heard there's going to be a dark coaster in the land. Yeah, there's a coaster. There's actually 2 rides, if I'm not mistaken. That's one thing I was surprised. I'm not all in the know on this Epic Universe stuff, but there's going to be 2 rides in Dark Universe and a restaurant or a bar or something. I'm excited. I'm just as lost as anybody trying to figure out all that stuff. But Dark Universe Thursday. See you guys then. John Murdy just posted an update. Oh my Lanta. Let's go. Hold on. Man, this is a great live stream. We're all up in the thick of things here. John Murdy 5 minutes ago. Okay, brief break from meetings. They go until 11 p.m. my time every night. Damn, dude, he's grinding. Thank you, John. Seriously, thank you for your hard work, man. So if you have any questions about today's announcement, fire away. But let's start with the basics. This is an original house inspired by Universal Orlando's Dead Exposure series. Location, Mummy Q. Oh man, has he answered anybody? He has not. Will this house be intense and very scary like the Scarecrow? Will they have strobe effect? Will the strobe effects from the original Dead Exposure be present in this house? It has to. It has to, right? If it's Dead Exposure. What was the process in it? Like, I wonder, Orlando Originals come to Hollywood. Will this iteration utilize the blindness strobe effect? Will there be any unique effects in this house? I feel like this is a test for concept of Horrors Unleashed. What? Now that Orlando is getting Monstrous, are we getting Dead Exposure? Do creative teams on both coasts hope they do more of these original exchange in the future? You know, that's kind of crazy to think about, that we're like flip-flopping with Orlando. They're something worked over there, something worked over here. Well, let's share them. You get Monstros, we get Dead Exposure. You know, I am not complaining. Like I said, if it was a really good house in Florida, I could just imagine it'll be amazing here too. We got Junior right here. Will this house have dubstep music? So excited for this. What exactly is the facade? Is it a concert hut? Mummy Q called it. Well, let's start off where they spray you with the antidote, like how one of the Orlando ones did. Wow. So we're going to get wet. Can we expect odors? It's probably going to smell in there. Why wouldn't it, right? Love this announcement. I didn't personally get to go to the one in Orlando. Seems quite dark, just alarm lights as lighting. Do you like that aspect enough to bring it to Hollywood, or are you going to have different direction? Did you guys adapt the camera flash effect? So yeah, everybody just wants to know if you're going to be blind. Are we going to be blind going through this house? Let's see if John's answered anybody. No. I recall you mentioning cryogenic freezers. Are we going to get a frozen area in Dead Exposure? Yeah, that's what this one is, right? It has to be a frozen... Man, I feel like that monster's just looking into my soul right there. It's just like, jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, we all got to save our money for Epic Universe. I will definitely, without a doubt, be out there. That is something I really want to do. Really, really want to do. Damn. I just got tagged on Instagram. It looks like it's going to be a very busy day at Disney today. Let's see. Are we getting Scrooged? You know what? I'm down to wait a little bit. I'm down to wait. You guys down to wait a little bit? Let's give this like 5 or 10 minutes for John to start answering, because it seems like he's going to answer stuff right now as we're speaking. What's up, Carlin Kiko? Smash that like button. Let's watch some Scrooged. Why not? Why not? Let's watch some Scrooging right here.
Oh, it's my boss. This can't be good. Trying to uncocked it, like, great. Nope, not having it one bit. You know what, folks? This is where I tell you it's time to dump you out here.
Humans are a pest.
Hold on. This video is going to contain spoilers, possible profanity, high intensity flashing lights, disturbing imagery. Just letting you know. Warning, everybody in this chat. We're just waiting right now for John Murdy to start answering some questions. Maybe he gives us a little bit more meat on the bone with Dead Exposure, Death Valley. All right, let me get back to let's get back to our regular programming, everybody.
This is where I tell you it's time to dump you out here.
Humans are a pest.
Oh, there's someone in there.
want to keep your hands right now. You hear me? I'm talking to you. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable! When you see the waiting, I'm going to get this place. You're a star, my friend. I want to speak to your manager right now. Do you hear me? I am talking to you, Missy. What are you looking at? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable! When you see the waiting, I'm going to get this place.
You never get used to that smell. We kill humans dead. 100% guaranteed or your money back. Need a demonstration?
You know, no lie. This part of the Terror Tram went kind of hard. You know, not looking back at it. 27 months. Oh, no. KJ, thank you. Thank you, KJ, for being a member. 27 freaking months. Hey, Mondo, seeing Test Track and Splash Mountain getting rethemed, I am curious to know what other Disney rides you would like to see get rethemed. What other rides? What other rides? Great question. Man. Are we talking like Florida? Florida? You know, the big one, probably in Florida. I don't doubt that Space Mountain gets rethemed. Their Space Mountain sucks. I've been saying that for a long time. I'm not a fan of their space. Man, I'm just thinking of Florida rides. Like, I there's not a lot of like retheming that I could foresee in Florida. I think they just need to build new stuff more than anything. I don't like. There's not something that I would really like a retheme in Florida that like stands out in my head. Other than Space Mountain, Space Mountain is the only one that like I could just really like. This needs to just change. Um, hmm. Damn. Well, I guess one retheme that's happening, you know, it's being forced into a retheme is the dinosaur. I didn't think dinosaur needed to leave. I love dinosaur. I go to Florida. It's one of my rides I ride every single time I go to Animal Kingdom. So really sad to see that retheme. Um, but man, I don't. When every time I like if I think of Florida, I just think they need to expand more than retheme. That's my thoughts. But I'm just gonna say Space Mountain. Like I really gave that one a tough one. Rock and Roller Coaster. I don't mind Rock and Roller Coaster for what it is, but if it did get rethemed, that would be fine. Everybody's always said Powerline. Rock and Roller Coaster as Powerline would be pretty badass. It would be fun. It would be so much fun. That ride it hurts. That it's a fun ride, but it hurts. All right. Let me see if John Murdy has posted anything. We're on John Murdy watch over here. Has he responded to anybody? Has he responded? I don't think he has. I do see people keep adding new questions though, so let's see. Super excited. What will be the tone for this house? More upbeat, fun, like Holidays in Hell, or more intense and serious, like Scarecrow the Reaping? When translating a house from Orlando to Hollywood, are there any essential moments that need to be kept to keep the essence of the original? Or do you often just take it as a jumping off point and change most of it not at all to fit what you need at Hollywood? All right. Yeah, he hasn't answered. Hanson, I need this coffee to kick in. Hasn't answered. Um, Speculation Sunday is moved to Wednesday. Wednesday. We'll be doing it on Wednesday. I almost lost my phone on Rock and Roller Coaster. Yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster goes hard. That first loop is just it's brutality. That thing. No matter how many scenes they add to the ride, it'll still be the same ride to me. Yeah, that's the thing. Rock and Roller Coaster, that ride through is just kind of rough. um, it's really you could just kind of change the scenes. Like a retheme doesn't make that ride better. I don't know. Like Mission Breakout is a really good example of like a retheme just I don't want to say it was better than Tower of Terror, but it is better for the future of that ride. Especially now that we got Avenger Campus. I still do wish we had California Scream. Is that what it was called? Is that what it was called? I could have sworn I did a video on that. Let's see. California Screamin'. Five Fires.
Keep your eye on Jack. No problem, darling.
This is a credit coaster. I want to watch Screamin'. Hold on. Hold on. I know for a fact I got a California Screamin' video. Give me a second. Oh my god, this is Murdy's answering questions. Okay, cool. Let me I just want to watch this real quick. Give me a second. Do first row. Oh my god, copyright music right here. Damn, look at that. How things look the same but different. I think I put music to this whole damn thing like a dummy. Yeah. Then it's like trees on the right hand side right there. I want to see what this looks like. I hope I look to the left. Look to the left, Mondo. Damn. Look at that. Dude, it's crazy how all of these little things right here have all changed. Damn, look at the California Screamin' entrance. Oh, man. This is crazy. Look at that. Is that Tower of Terror still, or is that Mission Breakout at this point? Oh yeah, that's. I think that's Mission Break. I think Mission Breakout just arrived at this point in time. Then, hey, this is when we had Bugs Land still, right? We had Bugs Land at this point in time. Yeah. It's crazy. All right, let's go to John. Where are we at? John Murdy. Let's see. Big thank you to John taking time. Okay. Will this house have dubstep music? No. Besides this being set in Death Valley, how will this differ from others? It's an original story, has some similar elements, but mostly all new. That's exactly what we want to hear. Dude, I'm glad we waited. I'm glad we waited. This is cool. This is cool. Thank you to John for taking time out of his day to do this. Love the announcement. I didn't personally get to do the one in Orlando. It seems quite dark with just alarm lights as lighting. Do you like that aspect enough to bring it to Hollywood, or are you going different direction? Different direction. Oh. Hey, like I said, my buddy earlier, he said this is the best house at Horror Nights this year. Damn. All I could say is I'm glad that you finally got that exposure. You wanted to do it for 4 years. Well, I completely changed it in that time. Damn, dude. Wow. I hope Horror Nights is selling merch right now. I don't know if they are, because usually, when something announces, they sell merch at the park right away. Dude, I'm getting hyped. Will it start off with spray antidote? No, that house was about a virus. This isn't about a virus. Totally different story. Will this house have a pre-show? It has a performer outside, but he won't be talking. Damn. Orlando's getting Monstros. We're getting Dead Exposure. Do creative teams. Both codes hope to do more of these original exchanges. We do when it makes sense. All right. So, yes. The answer is yes. Is that all? Or has he kept going? I don't know. Let me see. Can I just go to, I guess, John's replies? Would that bring it up? Let me see. Will there be Death Valley heat in there? If global warming continues its current pace, probably. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot in there. It's just part of the theme. John just dropping fire. Okay. Aside from the obvious connection to Orlando HHN houses, this house is trying to tap into the existential fears of our time, as the genre of horror always has done. Namely, all the online theories on secret military labs and the speculation on what takes place inside. Did he comment? Oh, well, I did a lot of research on real facilities. The setting in Death Valley is fictional. I figured if you're going to build a secret facility in order to conduct top secret experiments, build it in one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. It's going to be hot AF in this house. I already know. They have to be playing this. This is obviously the Death Valley setting. Dude, I'm telling you, my buddy, who I trust his opinion a lot, that this house will be the best house at Horror Nights. Wow. Wow. Hey, shout out to him if he's watching. I won't say his name. As for radiation contamination, that's kind of the draw from real life experience. I was an exchange student in Europe in college, 1986, and was actually in the Soviet Union during the Cold War, shortly after the Chernobyl accident. Crazy but true. As for the facade, that big opening isn't the entrance to the house. Something has crashed through the front of it, which you'll view from outside and inside the house. It will continue to evolve in the coming weeks as details get added. So there's some tasty tidbits for you. Whoa. Oh my Lord, this house is straight fire and insane. Genuinely can't wait to see how this turns out. Wow. Okay. I don't know if John has kept going or not. Let me look. Will this house be intense, very scary like Scarecrow, or more like Holidays? Intense and scary. You can't possibly let this go all season without throwing some sort of Target Easter egg in there, can you? Big red balls out front. Hey, that would be funny. He put some big red balls in the front facade. Wow. This has been an awesome live stream. Oh my Lanta. Just details coming to life. Damn, this is getting so good. All right, let me keep going. I'm trying to talk too much. So excited for this. What exactly is the facade? Is it a Kunse hut? No, it's the front of the military providing. It's the front of the military proving ground. The Kunse hut is a very different element later in the house. So there you go. We got what the facade is. It's the military proving ground. Will there be any unique effects in this house? Character-based one, variation on something we did several years ago. That kind of leads me to believe that, like, we're going to see creatures kind of becoming more, I don't even know what to say, deformed or more tested on as time goes on. So maybe we'll see like a human in the very beginning, and then they're just kind of evolving into more more tested on subject wise. That's what I'm trying to say. Will there be a section where there'll be a nuke explosion? Thank you for asking that, Damien. I don't know who Damien is, but thank you. Seriously, thank you. Only in the key art. It looks cool in the poster, but it's not about the nuclear weapons. That's what I was hoping. One of the rooms to just be like, I guess the first room. So I guess we're just walking into the aftermath of it, not necessarily the explosion happened. Now you're walking through it. All right. It's all good. Let me refresh it one more time. John, we all know you love your Z's. Missed opportunity. Could have called the new one army zombies. Just saying. Meh. Hey, don't lie though. Don't lie. He should have called it Dead Exposures. It would have just been funny. But that's it. That is it, everybody. That is it. So much fun. So much fun. This has been a very fun live stream. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Very cool. We're as the day goes on, more and more news will come out, and I feel like it's gonna get more exciting. I got to get my booty out there to Hollywood, and I'm trying to make it a knots today. That's my goal. I hope I can. I'm taking all the credit. I'm giving it all. I give it all full credit to Jen. If there is a Target Easter egg, I'm gonna tag Jen every time I walk through it. Full credit to Jen on the Target. It's going to look like the electronics store Fry's. How a giant alien ship has crashed into it, or giant tentacles wrapped around it. You'd think that's the route they go by the end, that it's just like aliens or something, but it's like zombies, I thought. Yeah, this sounds good. This sounds very good. I don't think so, Definable Titan. I don't think so, man. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. Everybody here on YouTube, I appreciate you taking time out of your morning to hang out with me, talk some horror nights. Hit that like button, and all the people watching on the Twitter side, thank you guys so much. Wow, we got over 500 people all combined. Thank you. If you're not already subscribed on my Twitter, please subscribe. We're gonna be doing this a lot in the upcoming days and weeks, and here on YouTube, please subscribe, because we got a lot of fun this week. A lot of fun. It's been rumored that we could possibly get another announcement. So I hope we do 2 announcements in 1 week. What a blessing. All right, everybody, smash that like button. We're firing it down.